my issue with Melo going to the Thunder, and everyone's immediately been like, Thunder are the second best team in the West, the third best team in the West, or the fourth best team in the West. And I was like, really? You think that highly of them? Okay. And some people question me, is like, well, why don't you think they're that good? Well, I'll tell you. There's, in the NBA, unless you are one of the top 5 to 10 players in the, and not in the league, but if you're one of the 5 to 10 Pantheon, Mount Rushmore type players, greatest of all time, I will give you an exempt from having to be a part of a system. And even with those Pantheon players, most played in the system. Kobe and Shaq played in the triangle. Jordan and Pippen played in the triangle. Tim Duncan played with Greg Popovich. That was in a system. LeBron is probably the only player who's ever not played in a system that's in that elite category. And you know what they say about LeBron? Well, if he would have had a Hall of Fame head coach and he had a system, he would have probably won 5 or 6 rings. Who are the best teams in the NBA today? Well, there's really only one. It's the Warriors, and they have a system. Who's the second best team? Well, in the West, it'd be the Spurs. They have a system. Who was the third best team this year in the West? The Rockets. They had a system. Who was the best in the East? LeBron. No system, no ring. Who's the second best team? I understand by seeding their number 1, but the Celtics. They had a system. Brad Stevens got them in a system. OKC, when they had Westbrook and Durant, and even take it back further, when they had Westbrook, Durant, and Harden, it was all ISO. Now, they took ISO probably as far as you can take ISO. Jordan scored 60 points with ISO, but he didn't win. Melo, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook are all ISO type players. And Westbrook is going to have to completely change his game because he's no longer able to just attack the hole and drop it off to a big man for a dunk. Unless they want Steven Adams leading that team in scoring. That team has no bench, and there is no system. Also, can we just understand the West is stacked? Like, someone made the case, a big radio personality, that if LeBron went to the West, they would have to change. If he went to the Lakers after this year, they'd have to change it and make it the top 16 teams overall. Why don't they just do that now? Think about it. If you did the top 16 teams, how many teams out of the East make it this year? Cavs, Celtics, Wizards? Maybe? There's only 3, maybe 4 good teams left in the East. If you want to, the Bucks are probably the 4th seed, and they probably don't make the playoffs in the West. So I'm supposed to love, and I'm a big Carmelo Anthony fan. I'm supposed to love him, Paul George, and Westbrook in a non-system team, a no bench, and how stacked the West is. I'm sorry, I'm just not buying it. I'll take Houston, and I'll take San Antonio, and I'll take Golden State as my top 3 teams. And I think it's a drop-off after that. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. If you'd like to see more videos, click right here on my chest. And I will see you guys next time.